All right, I have another question.
Yes.
What happens next when someone scans a realtor's Qrixe QR code?
Well, that QR code is branded to that realtor or
Okay.
one realtor. When a consumer scans that QR code, the system will ask what their intent is. They're buying a home or selling a home.
Okay.
So once a person scans a QR code, our QR code, which is patented QR code, this is not a QR code that links to a website. This is not, scan this QR code to see this particular website or this particular page or this restaurant menu. This is
Okay.
a smart QR code. When somebody scans it, we know who they are, where they are. So if that customer is trying to sell their home and they scan this QR code at their home, we immediately know who they are and how much their house is worth, and we give that information directly to the realtor without the customer having to fill out forms.
So,
Now, of course, the customer has to confirm the address and confirm their identity by entering their name, and that's all they have to do. Now, if the customer is buying a property, it's a little different. So, again, the first question is, are you buying or selling? If they say we are buying, we'll say, well, what's the address of the property you're buying?
Right.
They start typing in the address, we find the property, they click on it, and they enter their phone number, and again, we know who they are. We give all the information about the buyer to the realtor, and all the information about the property to the realtor, and all the information about the market, the property, the zip code, the city to the consumer, along with the video of the realtor and the realtor's pitch and value proposition. So both the consumer has an immediate interaction and experience, they get the valuation themselves, and the realtor gets an exclusive engagement with someone who wants to buy a house without spending a dime on advertising.
Okay. So that leads me another question. So that's a lot of information. This is going to other realtors, or is it just for that one realtor?
Oh, very good question. Thank you. No, this is absolutely private engagement between that customer who scanned and that realtor who owns that QR code.
Okay, so the information isn't getting sent out like Zillow.
No, we are not. We're not. We're not going to send that customer's name to 15 other realtors.
Okay.
That customer is not going to get 20 calls from people they don't know. They actually get to meet the realtor. They see their video, they hear their voice, they see their face, explaining the CMA, explaining their services, and so they get to meet virtually that realtor and see their value proposition. And the realtor, of course, gets all the information about the customer and the property they're interested in.
So essentially they get to build a connection without actually having to interact with each other.
It is, let's call it a formal introduction where everybody knows everything about the other party.
Right, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very
Thank you for asking that question.
Of course.